Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. Welcome back to RimWorld. I got a lot of things that I want to try and do today. I'm getting some great advice from you guys, and I'm going to try to fix a few things, make things a little bit more efficient. We've got Setsuko down here who we're going to have to go and rescue once somebody's actually awake. Don't want to don't want to wake them up in the middle of the night. They get very grouchy, very upsetting. We're almost done researching our carpet making, believe it or not, which is harder to build than turrets, apparently. And then I've got some other cool things that we're going to work on to make us quite a bit more efficient. So, Luckless, I'm going to have you go ahead and capture Setsuko. Now, looking at her, I'm not super thrilled with the skills she has. Yes, she can grow, that's fine. But it definitely makes sense to keep Vinny on that because he's a green thumb, so he gets like joy boosts every time he plants and harvests stuff. So I think for her it's going to be basically mining and construction. Those are going to be the two most important things, I guess. And it's just nice to have an extra body. So eventually, once we can try to recruit her, we'll be sitting pretty and we'll have an extra person ready to help us out. I'm just going to make sure that we have all of these compacting machineries set to be mined, as well as a decent amount of steel, so that that's always happening. I also have to make sure that we are fully connected here on these turrets that we have. And somebody gave me a really good idea for adding like a secondary kind of battery area, so that we can, if power goes down for some reason, we can have a backup battery system that's handling the power in that type of rough scenario. I guess I could also start building auto doors. I guess this doesn't really need to be an auto door. People aren't going in and out of there all the time. But on like high traffic areas, we should consider replacing them with auto doors. Like this is an example. See how slow they get when they go in there? Let's actually do that. And we'll build auto doors inside right away. Whoa, what do we got here? Beavers and carpet making. Don't even say it. That is way too easy. Okay, I'm thinking about going into smithing so that we can craft metal weapons and tools. We have a bunch of like clubs and stuff, which we might as well try to upgrade. I'm also thinking like tube televisions just to try and keep people happy. Let's do smithing here first. What are the beavers doing? Group of hungry alpha beavers. If we don't take them down, they're gonna take down all of our trees. So I might have to send a couple people to do this. Maybe we just send one. We've got to prioritize these auto doors. So let's get her doing this right away. We'll deal with the beavers in a second. Where are you going? Oh, see, you know what? We've got to set somebody up to do like hauling as like a thing all the time. And Luckless, you're on plant cutting and hauling. You know what? Why don't you do both of these things? Let's say hauling number 1. If that's not a thing, then you can hunt. We could even knock K-Leak's hunting down a bit. So he's got hauling, hunting, and plant cutting, which is like 3 most exciting jobs. Okay, let's get you over here. Let's look at these beavers. We're gonna need to take them down. So I'm gonna set those to be hunted. And theoretically, let's knock this down to 2 for now. Luckless should go and start hunting those right away. I want to make sure we get these auto doors up and running. She's going to get components. Yeah, see this shit? This is not efficient at all. Okay, very nice. We also need to get power there. Looks like there should be power. Oh, there is. Okay, good. Now, can I get you to build another one, please? She just has to go and get all the ingredients, which is like a real hassle. All right, Luckless. Here's the trigger happy kicking in. Look at this. Minus 50% to accuracy. The only way to, like, really get him to be better at it, I guess, is by getting his shooting skill up to try and negate that, but it's a problem. It's a serious problem. No, no, no. You need to be working right now. Oh, God. I'll get Kayleek to go and help once she's done. What do we not have for materials? Oh, you know what? I bet you we don't have... Bet you we don't have the wood. How's this room doing? I'm going to turn off these stats here. It's still keeping cool, even with the one auto door. So that's fine. Luckless the Beaver Killer is happening. What is this? Somebody else must have killed that. Maybe the Timberwolf? Certainly possible. One of the good ideas that came up was, since we have two people that really excel at researching, was to try and stagger their shifts a little bit. So as an example, we can have it set so that Tracer is working at nights when Heretic is asleep. And I think that's a decent idea. Where is Tracer? What is he doing? He's digging. Okay, he's been mining quite a bit. It looks like he's mining in there, which is nice. All of this stuff will get hauled. The beavers are asleep, so I don't have to worry about our trees too much. She's making the button down. Now, here's the other thing. We've got these parkas set to be made right now, but they take 120 ingredients. We're not hitting 120 very regularly. And the alternative is to make jackets, which take less, 70. So if we do this, let's prioritize these jackets up a bit. We're going to say just make, let's say 7 jackets, because we're hopefully going to have Setsuko join us here. Let's set her to chat and recruit. We'll give her herbal meds. Oh, she doesn't even need them. She's fine. She's going to take food. But at least that way, we've got... enough jackets for people. Okay. We also need these to be built like ASAP. Let's try and set Tracer's schedule while he's sleeping. I don't know if this is gonna like wake him up right away, but it might. So this could be kind of bad. But I want to basically have him working when Heretic is sleeping. And then we could do a little bit of joy time there. You can join the group joy time. 4 and 4, so there's your rest. Wake up, do a little bit of work, have some joy. There you go. Luckless, early morning hunter. Why is he up right now? Oh, I changed. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. It does seem to factor in right away, which is great. Let's switch this all back. I've totally ruined it. We want you working daytime hours. Totally messing with your sleep schedule, but it is what it is. Okay, Tracer. Let's do it correctly this time. Let's have you working right when Heretic is. You can sleep all day. Get up for some joy time. Get a little bit of work in, and we'll throw in a couple extra hours of joy for you. That's gonna mess up like your first night of sleep, but it could be worse. Could be a lot worse. Okay, now, let's see. I feel like we have a bit of work that we could do in here. So Kayleek, she's gonna wake up, she's gonna go tailor. That's gonna keep her busy. Then she's gonna build. Jazz Parks, she's going to build right away. And I guess that's probably fine. We just have to make sure that she's building what we want. This stuff is gonna take a bit of time. I really want these set to be ready to go when she is awake, so... Oh, this is great. Group of tribespeople from Lakes of Snail have arrived. Shit. We got 4 of them. They're all melee, though. Pila's like spears, clubs, and a short bow. So, I'm gonna need this turret up and running. Like, right now. Come on. Shit. This is not good. At all. Okay, Tracer, head in there. Okay, Leek. Oh, there's a tree inside. Are you freaking kidding me? Can I not? Why is this not? Oh, we literally have no power going out there. Okay. Well, hopefully they fight around this side then. Let's undraft her. Luckless, I'm gonna need you. I'm hoping that this is enough, but I might have to get Vinny out here as well with his club. Let's do it. Okay, Leek. Why can't you go inside there? This is bad. We're getting swarmed here. Vinny, get over there. Draw them back. Oh, that's why. I guess I had Tracer set to go inside. There we go, one down. Oh! Bonded animal's death. No! Why did it die? Oh no. Did it get shot somewhere? Rosalina is down. Come on, you guys are basically free targets. This is causing me a bit of a problem down here. Let's get right in there. 2 down. Okay, so we took some injuries. Keep going. Yes! Nice job. Okay, dead. Strip. Strip. Pila. Marble club. Dead. Strip. Holy hell. Everybody else, you guys doing okay? That was intense. Little bit of blood loss. Little bit of blood loss. Little bit of blood loss. It's not bad. Okay, go back to work. Now, we don't have enough medical beds right now. But if we say, okay, Leeks, yours is now a medical bed. Anybody that's hurt. Tracer. Yours is now a medical bed. Vinny. Yours is now a medical bed. That should be good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build some additional rooms here. And we could take this opportunity to expand our freezer that's getting pretty full as well. Set up an auto door here. And then I think regular doors in their rooms, because they don't spend a lot of time in there. Right? This tree needs to get cut at some point. And then all of these bodies will get hauled away. We do have a small cemetery somewhere, don't we? Yeah, right here. Look, it's already filling, though. So we're going to need to build that out a bit more. Okay, we've got visitors. A group from Taylor City are visiting and seem to have a few items to trade. All right, who is it that's got, like, our basic social skills here? Is it K-Leek? Heretic, kinda. Yeah, no, heretic. Believe it or not. I think I've been surprised by that before. I'm gonna send him down here to do some trading. Maybe buy some medicine. Friendly fire safety. Friendly fire never occurs if the shooter is close to their ally. For example, you can safely put a sword-wielding colonist directly in front of a gun-wielding one. The shooter will fire over his friend's shoulder. This is a good way to combat ranged and melee fighters. Nice. Okay, so she does have medicine. She got one, which I'll take. Look at these button-down shirts and stuff that we have. They actually make quite a bit of money. These pilas. Non-reusable. Okay, they're throwing spears. Non-reusable, though. So once they're gone. Obviously. Components, I don't think we need to buy. We'll just buy that one thing of medicine. The rocket launcher would be beautiful, but at this point, we can't really make it happen. Okay, how's Tracer doing? He looks like he's in a little bit of a situation. Heretic's in there. He's on it. Vinny's got some bruises. Not the end of the world. This is good. This is good. We survived. Okay, let's make sure that we've got enough stuff set to be mined out here. We should keep looking for compacted machinery if we can. Looks like we've got some up here. So let's mark that. Let's see, we've got this little section. I'm a bit worried that we like completely run out of that. I guess if that's the case, we just have to dig a little deeper. You know? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, we've got that as well. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, so how are we doing? Let's do a quick check here. Who's our primary builder again? Is it Jazz? Yeah, it's Jazz. Because Kayleek's gonna be making jackets and stuff. I wanna see if she's actually going to do that. She's hauling components. So she's doing the building right now because we don't have the necessary ingredients to make the jackets. So let's slow it down a little bit here. I am gonna, of course, she's consuming chocolate. Where? Oh, that's right. We have all this chocolate laying out here. It never goes bad, it looks like, but I guess it can deteriorate. Okay, Luckless, I'm gonna get you to haul this chocolate in. I'm just gonna get everybody hauling chocolate right now. And I guess maybe that's the best way to do it. Say, you know what, everybody just go and grab all this stuff whenever it drops. And that way we just get it done, you know? Okay, so she's making the walls, that's fine. Jazz, what are you doing? You're making the power conduit. Luckless, sleeping, classic. But we definitely need to up this hauling a bit, for sure. So, let's put you on priority 1. And Vinny, I guess if you're not cooking or growing, yeah, you've got crafting to do, which we should take a look at. We should probably bump that up a bit more. Yeah, okay. We'll handle it. I'm gonna get her to work on these graves first. Just so we have them, we can get those bodies out of here. Whoops. And the whole thing that we're working towards right now is slowly getting towards like drug production. I just want to make sure that we have everything set up, right? Let's get into our tube televisions now. And now that we have a smithing bench here, and we have the high-tech research bench. So, can I actually deconstruct this and build the high-tech one in its place? I'm guessing yes. I'm going to build the smithy out here, I think. So, Tracer should be up. What's he doing? So, he's got set to mining first. And you know what? That's not a bad thing. Like at night, he's just out there plucking away at rocks. Classic Tracer thing to be doing. But we probably want to bump up his research a little bit. Maybe knock down his plant cutting and his hauling to account for this. So he's going to go mine, 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 mine. Once that's all done, he's going to go and do the research at opposite hours of Heretic. But the nice thing is, he's doing this at night, which means this will all be ready for the morning. Why is simple meat rotted away in storage? Oh, it's right here. It's because of the way that we have these zones set up. So that's going to hold foods, right? This is going to be critical, so we should eventually move that, but it's, again, our hauling situation. And we've got critical on the corpses here so that we butcher them ASAP. And Vinny, the way he's set up to work is that he's gonna wake up in the morning, he's gonna go and cook, so that's good. He should handle that like right away. Luckless is gonna eat, that's fine. Let's start replacing these with auto doors as well. I'll have to wait till that's down. Okay. And then we're gonna get some carpets up in here. Where do we find our carpets? Furniture? No. Oh, floors, obviously. Okay, carpets. Red carpet, green carpet, blue carpet. And if we look, carpets give 2 to the beauty. So what do we want to do? I think for the research room, we could do blue carpets. These do take just cloth, which means that's going to be kind of taking away from some of our clothing, but I think that's fine. I should probably build like giant cotton crops. We're heading into fall. I wonder if we could bang out crops before winter. Let's see. Is this rich soil here? It is. So we could do a large area here and just do cotton. Now, I've got to get power up to this thing. So let's go ahead and build this out here. Come all the way down. And things are happening. Doors, doors, doors. Let's build the auto door here now. Cargo pods, hello. What do we got? Nice. Steel. I'll take it. It's a decent chunk. No pun intended. I'll definitely take it. Okay. Now, who's our priority hauler here? It's Luckless. He should be doing this, like, all day. He's burying the corpses. Good prioritizing. I'm fine with this. These pilas, do we use them with melee? Like, it's throwing, so probably the shooting skill, I would assume. Yeah, ranged cooldown. I'm not sure the best person to equip these on. Somebody with like a decent shooting skill. Like, I guess it could be Vinny. Instead of using the club, he could use the Pila. Jazz Park's incapable of violence. Luckless has the shotgun. And Tracer, he's got the shooting with the pistol. I think that's fine. And while we're waiting on cotton, which is going to be used primarily by the floors, we should probably find like a pack of animals. Like maybe these guys. We should hunt these. And just try to get more hides that we can actually use to make this stuff. Tailoring seems like it's difficult for whatever reason. It's hard to get the required materials. Oh, here's a nice chunk. Where's she going? Yeah, see, that's a problem. I guess we could again do like this thing. Or we say, you know what, guys? Just make the one trip. And get it all back there. Maybe for a bit we should set 2 people to priority hauling. Who should it be, though? You know what? I think Tracer. Let's set that. Got to get this tree cut so we can put somebody inside there. This is going okay. Nice job, you two. Nice job. That place is going to look pretty good. Okay, apparently we don't have power inside here. This is finally built, but what we want to do is we want to create like a switch, basically. So we're going to build a switch there so that we can power this up and then turn this switch off. And this will be like our redundant power source, I guess. But how are we going to make sure that the switch... I guess what I would have to do is go like this, put another switch here. So here's a switch to charge the batteries, and if something ever overloads, we'll make sure that this is off when this is full, and this is off all the time until we have an emergency and we need to turn that on. That's kind of what I'm thinking. The other switches I should make would be to control our turrets. So one right here, we'll turn on both of those turrets, and then one here to activate this turret, and we'll put one right here to activate that turret. Why are you sleeping outside? Oh, it's because I set all these medical beds. Oh, they're gonna be so pissed. They're gonna be so pissed. Oh well. Live and learn, everybody. Live and learn. Okay, this is good. All of this stuff's gonna get cleaned up relatively soon with the emphasis on hauling. And it should make things so much more efficient for building. Like, so much more. Why can't I build this here? Because of the wood situation? My god. Okay. So who do we have on plank cutting? Pretty much everybody can do it. It's just a matter of when they're gonna do it. So maybe we want to prioritize somebody there too. I think it's okay. It'll happen. How are we doing for meals? As a quick check here. 63? I think that's lots. I don't know, though. We have 7 people. He's doing it pretty regularly. I'm going to bump up the fine meals. And then on this one... Okay, I've already set that. Good. So he's going to make like vegetarian simple meals. The meat will be used for fine meals, which take a little bit longer to cook, but he's actually pretty fast. He's actually pretty fast. Let's see. We should set somebody as like a designated plant cutter. And I kind of want to say Vinny. You know, like, you're the plants guy. Get out there and like just chop things down. Food is food. It's happening. We don't have to worry about that too much. New recruit. Heretic successfully recruited Setsuko. 7% chance. Jeez. That's awesome. Okay, well, let's make this your bed, Setsuko, who is a gardener. Which means, actually, I'm sorry, but since you're the new one on the totem pole here, let's knock Vinny back down here to 3. You're just gonna cut plants all day long. Be a patient when you need to be. No doctoring. Bed rest. Flicking. No wardening. We'll leave that to Heretic. Animal handling, we're gonna leave to Tracer. And the question becomes, like, well, why did we recruit you? Well, that's a great question. You're gonna plant cut, then you're gonna construct, you can repair. You can help to grow when it's like, when that's it. Art, no. Hauling, yes. Let's put you as a 2 for hauling. And you can be a cleaner as well. Okay. That's actually gonna help quite a bit. Now, the next person on my list here, let's actually read about Setsuko first before I tell you who it is. So, as a child, she was a story writer. She was addicted to reading. She would spend all day in her local library with her nose in a book. When budget cuts forced the library to close, Setsuko was distraught. She filled the gap by writing her own stories instead. Nice. Which is interesting. It boosts her research stat, but she's incapable of being intellectual. As an adult, she became a gardener. On industrial worlds, wealth concentrates in the hands of those who own the factories and sell the goods. Setsuko worked at the mansion of one such rich family, tending to the lavish gardens as part of a team of servants. Very cool. She can't do a whole lot. She's trigger happy. She's like, it's not ideal. But I'm gonna give her a club. And who else doesn't have anything? Jazz Parks doesn't, but she's incapable of violence, right? So we've got the pump shotgun on Luckless, pistol, plasteel knife on Heretic, survival rifle, Pila. Setsuko will grab that. And then she should be fine. Okay, cool. So I think this is a good place to take a break. When we come back... Oh, look, we got a lot done, actually. Actually, we did. So let's turn off this power switch here. How do we just set it to be turned off and then somebody go and do that like right away? Yep. Okay, cool. So what this is going to do is this is going to ensure that we have a backup power source. So these are going to constantly be charging from our main power sources here. And I actually should probably build more of these. I'm gonna build another one out there, but this is gonna be our reserve power area, so that if we ever have like, I don't know, some situation that blows up our batteries here, these, I guess if they're charging up at that time, it could happen, where these go down too. But the idea is that these are gonna charge, and then if we lose these, we can turn on this switch and still power our place and keep things operational. We're going to turn off our turret switches here for now. And yeah, then we're good to go. Okay, cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love this game, and I love this series, as you can probably tell. Oh, we've got Muffalo back. We've got Muffalo. We got to hunt these things. Big time. Big time. That's going to be a lot of hides. And then we've got a nice little cluster of deer down here. So we could hunt those as well. We could finally get some jackets pumping out. That'd be great. I'm actually going to set this to do until we have 7. Instead of just make 7. I don't know. You know what? Here's what we'll do. We're going to set this to do until we have 2. The reason I keep adjusting this is so that I want to have some in reserves, but I also want it to be... like, I don't want to... As they take them out of reserves, it's going to come out of the count. So, I just wanted to have 2 extra at the end of the day. It's not going to make her build it any faster, but, you know, it is what it is. We eventually need to get this cotton harvested. Growing season here now. That'll get done, like, soonish, I guess. I wonder if cooking's taking up too much of his time. It might be. It might be. Let's bump these down to 20 fine meals so we can get onto other things. Anyways, I always do this, but there's just so much to do, you know? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.